Good to go?
Yep.
All right, top control 4, okay? So in top control 4, we're doing a top 4/4 hip pull to a side control position. We're going to do a hip pull to a side mount arm bar, and then a gator roll to side control. So starting in the top 4/4 position, basically, if you're in a turtle position facing that way here, I'm going to start off in this top 4/4 position here, okay? And so, a lot of times I'll start from head to head with my chest in between the shoulder blades, and I just make sure that everybody's drilling this nice and tight. Back of the hand, back of the head. I go from your shoulder, I go to your hip. Okay, now look here, I'm going to grab a hold of your sleeve and I'm going to make a fist, put it into the ground. Then I'm going to slide my left knee in, okay? So my left knee is connected to your left knee and my shin is running along your shin. My right foot is posted, my right hand is hooking. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull you onto my leg. I pull you onto my leg and I drop my left elbow down to the ground, here, like this, okay? Now, see, I did that by pulling onto your hip. Once I'm here like this, I just remove my leg, here, getting right into a side control position, or what's going to eventually get into a side mount position. So once I get here and I get my over and under grip, I can then hook your shoulder here like this, and start to pull you all the way down into a side control if I want to play side control. Okay? But basically the gist of it is knee to knee, my shin runs along your shin, okay? Right? I'm hooking your hip with my right hand. I'm grabbing a hold of your sleeve and I'm posting my fist into the mat, okay? The deal is if I start to create some space and try to pull you here like this, you're going to slide your knee, okay? But what I like to do, and it seems to work really effective, is I go like this and I pull a guy right onto my leg. So now you're resting on my leg and I've got my elbow into the ground. My right foot here posting, all I have to do is remove my leg and now you'll fall nice and tight, okay? And then here, I pull them all the way down into a side control position. Okay? Right. Then I'll do that hip pull, and I can work it right into a side mount position. So here, same type of setup, pull you onto my leg, remove my leg, now I get here. And I'm here in this position. A lot of times what I can do is I can put my knee right into the middle of your back. I bring my left foot up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of open you up here like that. Then I'll switch my legs, step over, sliding my heel nice and tight to your belly. Now I've got you in the side mount. If, for some reason, I get here and the guy's staying in a nice little tight fetal position, so when I try to open him up, his knees just slide in there, alright? Then I'll bring my knee back, okay? I make sure that I get a good solid grip, either on your lapel, okay? Or I get this top grip here like that. But then I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to post it on the ground right in front of your knees. Then go back, up, step, and I go right into the side mount position. Okay? I think from here we go side mount, we go into a arm bar, which is pretty basic. There's several different ways to do it. I like this. Push my right hand through, grab a hold of my own lapel here like that. Okay? From here I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to put it across the bridge of your nose. Not to be mean, but what I'm trying to do is turn your head. Because in order for you to defend this armbar, you need to start to turn into me. Yeah. So if I can turn your head away from me, it kind of locks you in that position. Also gives me a place to post, which is my left hand. I flick my foot, get my knee up, slide over. Now I can go nice and tight into the armbar. Okay? Alright, so. Perfect. And then the very last thing from there is a gator roll to a side control position. Okay, so there we go. And again, when in the beginning I was starting off in this head-to-head position, working my way around. Okay, what I like to do here is same thing, back of the hand, back of the neck. I move myself off to the right. Okay, from here, look, underhooking your arm. So my right hand's coming underneath your armpit, and I'm hooking your shoulder. Okay. Here like this. My left hand is overhooking. So I'm coming over your shoulder here like this and under your armpit here. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is slide myself up so that my belly is in between your shoulder blades and my head is over here. My feet are going to come together and I'm going to roll you over my body. The idea is this, when I put my belly here like this and I start to roll, my body's going to go to the back of your neck, forcing your chin to your chest. And you're going to have no choice but to do a forward roll, okay? So here, back of the hand, back of the neck. My right hand comes under, my left hand comes over. I pull myself up, I bring my feet together, and then I roll. Now, there's always the possibility for neck cranks and things like here, but I'm not a big neck crank guy. I just don't think there's a reason for them. So look here, I'm gonna step. See how I step my foot inside your armpit here like that? Now I'm going to move my right arm and just let your head go inside. Okay. All right, so that's top control 4. Right? Start off in the top 4-quarter position. We do a hip bump or a hip pull to side control. Then we do the hip pull to side mount. Then we do a side mount arm bar. Then we go to a gator roll to side control. All off the top 4-quarter. Perfect. Cool. All right.
Before we go on, we make sure we
Oh, good.
go
Okay.
all of this and mess it up, right? Okay, so let's go.